What's up YouTube, it's Jono here. Today we're talking salmon. When I first started cooking, I stayed well away from cooking fish like it was the plague. Growing up, I would always see my dad cooking a whole fish with all the bones in. Just looked way too complicated for a beginner like myself. Well today, I'm going to show you just how simple it is to cook a delicious, crispy skinned salmon fillet every time. So, let's go. So first thing you want to do is take the salmon out of the fridge 15 minutes before you cook it. This will bring the fish up to room temperature. Make sure the salmon has no bones. If there are, just use some tweezers to pluck them out. Sometimes the salmon skin also has scales. Mine still has the scales on, which is kind of annoying. So to get rid of them, just put your fingers down on the skin and use a knife to run it horizontally across the skin. See how the scales are coming off the skin? That's what we want. So you want to remove the scales before you start cooking because they can be quite unpleasant to eat. Okay, so the first tip to get nice crispy skin is to pat your skin dry with some paper towels. Removing any excess liquid from the skin ensures you'll get an amazing sear in the skin. The second tip is to score your salmon and create little slits in the skin. This will stop the skin from curling or bubbling up as it cooks. So what you want to do is just push the salmon from both ends so that the middle pops up, and then just make a couple shallow cuts across the skin. Try not to make them too deep and keep them quite close together. Next step is to drizzle some olive oil on the skin. Don't forget to also season your skin with salt and pepper. So now just preheat your pan and drizzle some olive oil. You want to always lay the salmon away from you so that the oil doesn't splash your way. The pan should be hot enough so that you can hear a sizzle. As soon as the salmon gets into the pan, hold it down for 10 seconds. This will make sure that every part of the salmon skin comes in contact with the pan, resulting in a nice even sear on the skin. I recommend cooking salmon on a medium heat. When I first started cooking, I used to use an extremely high heat to cook salmon because I thought this would make the skin extra crispy, but I actually ended up just burning my skin. So medium heat has worked really well for me. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, so it'll caramelize and crispen your skin just the right amount. You want the skin to have the longest contact time with the pan. This will ensure the skin gets nice and crispy. The skin also serves as a layer of protection so that the actual salmon meat doesn't get overcooked. As I said before, when I first started out cooking, fish seemed way too delicate to cook, but it's actually incredibly simple. A rough formula I use to cook salmon is the 4-2 rule. Salmon generally takes around 5.5 to 6 minutes to cook, so I just cook 4 minutes on the skin side to get it nice and crispy, and then 1.5 to 2 minutes on the other side to finish it off. That's all there is to it. Just remember the 4-2 rule and you'll get pretty consistent salmon every time. Another way to know when to flip is to look at the color of your fish. You see how the area near the skin is turning into a pale pink color? This shows how much of your fish has cooked through. You want to flip when the color is pale pink 60% of the way through. Okay, so now it's time to flip over our salmon. Nice, the skin is looking nice and crispy. Let me show you how to make a super easy pan sauce. Just melt a tablespoon of butter and squeeze in half a lemon. Butter and lemon go amazingly well with fish. The zestiness of the lemon really helps cut into the fattiness of the salmon and the butter. Just to finish it off, I'm going to add some finely chopped parsley. Now, just to make sure that our salmon skin got nice and crispy, let's do a little ASMR segment and run our knife across the skin. Hear that? We got crispy skin. And that, my friends, is how you cook crispy skin salmon. Pretty simple. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you would serve with your salmon. Also make sure to subscribe if you want to see the next episode. On this channel we upload videos about simple recipes and cooking techniques that help you get more confident in the kitchen. Anyways, I'm out. Alright.
Wow.
Is it nice, Jason?
Yeah.
Crispy skin?
Crispy skin.